What's up, guys? It's Shaq. So today is September 15th, and as you can see, I have my computer here with a little bit of text on it. You can't really see that, but today is September 15th, 2021, and the new iPhones came out yesterday, September 14th. So this is going to be a quick video on just highlighting what came out, what are the differences, whether you should buy it or not. Hopefully this gives you a little bit of insight, helps you make a better decision. Coming from someone who's been buying the new phone every single year, this is going to be a change because this year I'm actually thinking of not buying one. So let me know in the comments section below if you guys think I should buy one, because I have been buying a new phone every year for the last 10 plus years. Every year iPhone comes out, I buy a new one. So this year, let's jump right into it. We're not going to waste time. I'm going to highlight the differences. Quick, easy video you guys can watch and know what you guys want to do. So ultimately, pre-orders start this Friday. That is the it's 15, so 16, on the 17th of September, and then they'll be available next week. 4 new phones came out. Very simple to understand what's what. There's an iPhone 13, 13 Pro, 13 Pro Max, and 13 Mini. The main differences are between 13 and 13 Pro. So those are the biggest differences. Prices you can go look up online on the Apple website. It's really simple. Pretty much they're the same as they always have been. But between the 13 and 13 Pro, you have a different material for the body, right? This design is the same as a 12 Pro. I currently am recording on a 12 Pro, and I have a 12 Pro, but the design is identical. So just like the 12 and the 12 Pro had different materials, the 13 and 13 Pro has different housing materials. Same material for the screen, very durable. The Pro has a LiDAR scanner, which the regular 13 does not. Obviously, the Pro comes with better cameras and video stuff, a lot more technology in terms. So all of that, you only really look into it if you're going to be doing a lot of video and camera work. Then the Pro is, better in those regards. Obviously, due to the size, it also has a better battery life, and that's pretty much it. I mean, compared to the 12s, the only really upgrades, obviously they have so 13 and 13 Pro have the same chip in them as well. But between the 12 and 13, there's not really much differences. Those were the main differences. I'm gonna put all these differences in the comment section, just because I'm not gonna overlay the video and do all that extra stuff. You guys can just go in the description, and literally I'm reading off my notes here, so you can just do that. And as you can see, we have no audience, so no need for a mask, no COVID. So the 13 Pro and 13 Pro Max. So between the two Pros, obviously there's a size difference, and then due to the size difference, there's a battery difference. So between the 13 Pro and the 13 Pro Max, you might have a little bit better on camera stuff, size, battery. It's pretty much identical though. Mainly the size and the battery life is your main, deciding factors between 13 Pro and 13 Pro Max. And that brings us down to the difference between 13 and 13 Mini. So those are the two entry models. Like I said, 13 and 13 Mini, they have a different enclosure, cheaper material, but still, good. The battery's slightly better on the 13. That's also obviously because of size. So not many differences between 13 and 13 Mini, other than battery life and size, obviously. $100 difference in price. Same starting storage, all that stuff. The 13 Pro and Pro Max do come with a 1 terabyte option now. So like I said, if you're going to be doing a lot of video work, a lot of camera shit, that's definitely, something you want to look into. And now for the people who buy new phones every year like myself, and a lot of my viewers and stuff, a lot of you guys, you might have a 12 Pro and you're looking, okay, well, let me get a 13 Pro. So I've kind of laid down the differences between the 12 Pro and the 13 Pro. We're going to have to look for some speed tests once the phones come out to see if the chip is actually faster. But it's got the same specs as the chip in the 12 Pro, and the chip in the new phone is pretty much identically the same as far as specs are concerned. And, for the amount of money we're going to spend, I don't think the phones are really going to be that much faster. You could just wait another year and get, second model refresh instead of the first one. So the chip is faster technically, but I'm doubtful that it's actually that much faster. They say it's new, but the sizing and the GPU and the CPU, all that stuff is still the same. The 13 has 13 Pro versus 12 Pro. The 13 Pro has cinematic modes for camera angle. So again, more stuff in regards to, if you're going to be doing video editing, you're going to be making movies, you're going to be taking a lot of pictures, then definitely, 13 Pro is something you should buy. But a lot of that stuff to me seems very programmable, and it might just come with an iOS update for us 12 Pro users later. Either way, I don't use it as much, so I thought someone came in. But that's not a big deal. So 13 Pro has a better zoom than the 12 Pro, and that's also where the Max comes in better. So the 12 Pro Max or the 12 Pro Max, 13 Pro Max, 12 Pro Max, the Max models have a better zooming capability than just the Pro models. So again, if you're going to be doing a lot of video editing, you're going to be doing a lot of footage stuff, you're going to have to get the biggest, best phone, which is 13 Pro Max.